Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy. Um, if for some reason you've forgotten what's happened since the last time, um, we met a few of the dads, but we met Robert, the one that we're going after, and we ended up having relations the first night. So, let's continue. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait. Excuse me. Was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left, can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low and Gerald Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. Well, not cool. You must be Tyler. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks at my back. In the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who could tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the readings and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns me aside. Middle schoolers, right? Oh, I hated middle school. Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know. Whatever. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem. Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It never even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We did just move, but... Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you could talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important alt school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes. Ever catch that ride? Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way up to the school, out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batal the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Do- Can we go somewhere? Sure thing. um, let's go to the food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. What? I keep clicking through. Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. That's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than they give you credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. I'm fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma All's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texted? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad? I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forwards and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation's over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Yes. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Metal. We approach the food court in a battery of options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand though. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She shakes my hand with good. It would make me the happiest, cheeriest girl alive. Cheesiest. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh god. Which memes? All. All memes. Aww. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. Aww. And what's worse than that is the movies and TVs and video games will try to jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Aww. Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store?
Hmm?
What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of an establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s?
Hmm.
Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Amanda runs to the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
Yeah.
There it is. You can still see that outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop
Yeah.
chanting. Amanda stops me. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann McDad had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for the said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, but then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at Band-Aid t-shirts, I try to find something of interest for myself. Not much for Dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. Soothe Band t-shirts, look at Iconic mugs, check the clearance bin. Well, as a dad, I would do that, but me, myself, I would look at mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad, then why are so many mugs here to say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. Oh no! If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over to the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bold-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just won't. Listen, when I bought this online, this website said the blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. Man walls around and storms out, his little coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda chopped up to me with the t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here comes. Hey, Datatron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and wings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long haul pale... What the fuck? Long haul paranormal ice road ghost chuckles is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. And the trucks are haunted. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got the. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steal on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, you... This is all. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself... I'm talking way too fast. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Calumet Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl in bed and get a good night's sleep. Stop building credit early as possible. Yeah? Oh. Stop building credit early as possible. This is true. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Oh, I forgot about that. Excited to beef up my grilling skills. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, your beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve grill. So... a quick little PSA for those of you watching. I am still trying to decide between... I'm definitely going after Robert this time, but I'm going to go back and either go after Joseph or Craig. And I think I'm going to go after Craig. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to go after Craig. So, I'm going after Robert this time, and then I'll go back and go after Craig. So, with Craig and Robert, I will both build up, like, you know, the love meter or whatever. Anyway, I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set a veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, that's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you bought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. I stare creepily and say nothing. I don't like that he's wearing the same exact clothes as his dad. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? I forgot that they were married. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Tyler and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Me. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about weather.
Ugh.
Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye! Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the body and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh dang, Wobble too. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Jesus. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Greg. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Who do I want to talk to? Let's talk to Wobble and Brian. I can't remember if I talked to all of them anyway or not, but I walked to Wobble and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Wobble feels the same. Hey, guys. Tylo, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work myself. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. And Tyler, have you met Robert yet? Yes. I believe we met. Briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does this mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. I think he's silently flirting with you? Anyway. Great, look at my friends. Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know. Us dads? Robert has a kid. Does he? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy have a blink? Yep. Cool. That's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several minutes until we gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us, thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Ugh, then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although, I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckles? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially the episode where Callian hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make the great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. Okay, bugs do have a lot of protein, but they're also super small, so they really don't. Depends on how many bugs. But there's a whole table of food right over the Daisy. It's a game. We're playing pretend. That's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a file. Okay,
Yeah.
but not an actual file, because we're playing pretend.
Yeah.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda went off. What a cute couple of kids. I turned my attention back to the conversation, but wait, where did Wobble go? I skimmed the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? No, he probably doesn't want to talk with the kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Wobble-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, no. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that would be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Well, that was not much of a talk with Joseph. I mean, Wobble. I was gonna talk to these guys. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk up and say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two alt movements like that. Periods and alt only exist because it's a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the post-modernism in America, you've completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. He does have a point, though. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I kind of want to listen in, but at the same time, let's talk to it. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How did resistance training go the other day? Great. Little Overheel's a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs both his arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they're always all. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs with his arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? I never get too comfortable. Mysterious. It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sigh. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Tyler, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points. Everyone that I want to go after goes away. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes a flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, Tyler, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. I don't know why that took me a little bit, but okay. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda. You remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend and, your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue tone paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns away out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger gun to move for me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Sweet Manchego.
What? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Honest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Honest was holding a legal cigar. Nope. I see Honest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of the cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Honest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Honest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants, nearly burned down half the yard. In the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread into my lawn and burned down half my yard, too. He walks back over to us, practically dragging Honest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Tyler, this is my son, Honest. Hello. Honest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Honest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Honest? Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? So we're just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. He's a middle schooler. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. If that's not any more fucking real than what is happening today, holy shit. Ouch. Honest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Honest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hand and sighs. I'm sorry. He's having a really tough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
Nice.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, as any of us cool dads, is it even possible to be a cool dad? Maybe. What? I'm cool as cucumber. See, that right there. You can't say that. My kid thinks I'm cool. He's like 2 years old. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18. She still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see you. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Honest. I will say, what I'm getting from the game... You know what? Never mind. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing the guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well. But there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Tyler. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements my crimson interior perfectly. I mean, it would keep your house warmer in the winter. You got a point there. And yeah, it would be an artistic contrast. And I would need to see the interior, but it's essentially like that. So his cape, yeah,
Ooh,
it's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
oh.
Tyler, I was just having a conversation with Damon here about his aesthetic design decision. Damon regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was... I don't know what that said. I hope you know that while my angle may have been justified, I was no such way of a gentleman for a gentleman to act. Jesus. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the cooler, older kids in the neighborhood.
Aye.
Cooler kids, wow. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finished the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda.
Oh.
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking unison?
Hey.
Hi. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever.
Yeah.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin Stitch. We've talked about it.
Huh.
Shtick. Sorry. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Probably The Conjuring or, any horror movie? Mary pops in the conversation right in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of her wine. I think I might have taped over vegetarian. I think I may have tapped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Probably. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips a glass on me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Come on.
I've squeezed 4 little sweetheart. Would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary.
Ah.
Okay, jeez. Mary's bitch. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Tyler yet? Hey, isn't that the punk from Amanda's school? I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever. So, Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? So, coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous style type people as blood tappers. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill, just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice that. It looks like the bottom of an ankle. Out of whose sleeve? Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, So that's cool. Wanna see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing the top side at 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian.
Hey?
Oh, I don't know what that was. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with the Bible. I wondered what he did before preaching.
Oh.
And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closed his eyes, take a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips the spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice in the crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Tyler, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill livable. Ungrill-livable.
Hey!
I tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Oh god. Lettuce keeps studying. He has a rare quality about him. Oh my god. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Oh my god, Wobble. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too... Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild to know all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of these kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach any of us, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. Thus the barbecue goes smoothly, with all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I felt like it was networking, but I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. I just don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you. I read that wrong. Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Oh.
Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for the evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be on before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices, of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and I will never do it. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... throw a party. A Real Angel. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight. You may just have to wait in line. I know this guy. I know the guy at the door. I'll get no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making roast whack lamb with rosemary and mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, just like making baked Alaskas all day, instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gaz and Chapman's Meat Hell not only not assuaging my anxiety, but also but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yeah. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, well, I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after I called for you, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you play-by-play everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't be giving me a curfew in the first place. This is true. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Ugh. Amanda closed the door to my head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my head. You're not gonna be like this when I go to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee to make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a pizza offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, you're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team McDad? Team McDad. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did?
Yeah.
Bless you. Amanda scoffs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's that, bud? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Okay, on a Friday night, you're most likely to... Oh, ew. Maybe. No. Yes. Okay, but I have to think because I'm going for wobbled, so... If you had one thing to take with you onto a deserted island, what would it be? What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well, a manicured lawn, streets the walls, top two good and should comfortable with crying. Strong dad arms. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical idol for manuals instructions, salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, good father, the president of space. Pro skater. What's your favorite movie game? Movie genre. Oh, hi. Old comedies I haven't aged well. What's your ideal date? Olsen. None of these are my actual ideal date, but okay. Sure, whatever. What do you never leave home without? My crippling low self-esteem. Lord. Oh my god. I spent a lot of time thinking about profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You got dads? What is this? Hi, Tyler. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They'll recently add this exciting new message service, so you may find yourself seeing a message from other dads. Like myself, take care to not miss them. Okay. Wobbled small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use the information against us, right? That's true. Find it, you must like make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it glaucoma? I trusted glaucoma. If you have one thing to take the other side of the island, it would be gun. What was the turn-ons? Don't talk to me. Wait, what do you want to be when you grow up? Clifton. Sensible going after him. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message for him on Dadbook. Oh, thank God I don't have to type it. Whoa, what? Hey, Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout on a gouging. I sit there for a couple seconds hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that you read my message. It's probably not gonna text back. I actually wait for a response. Watch cat videos. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I'd been doing this, but by the time I watched maybe my 30th cat video, pops back in my head. I jumped back over to Dad Book to see if he responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I told you he wouldn't respond. He's not the kind of guy to respond to that. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Let's watch the Food Channel. Ooh, Meat Hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients. Steak, lemon meringue. No, sorry. Steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. What? If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from your dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for our Chef McDad to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs. Oh, shit. Microwave eggs? No. Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich, a lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Wait, I'm a whack. I finish my snack and walk around the house some old bowl. When's Amanda coming home? Well, it's school, so... Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple minutes poking around in the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap for the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fade away. And I forget the rest of the words of the song. No look behind the back, hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. Dad? I turn around and see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, Amanda Panda. You alright?
I'm fine.
What are you doing? I'm fine. I found this hoop and I'm taking it to the hole. Pass me the rock. Laser, granny toss, or put up a brick. What is? I don't know these terms. Laser the ball. I lead the league in blocks. Set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other player tries to receive it. That's a... Just kidding. Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. Out of war, bitches. Amanda, language. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language, so once you write something as timeless as the art of war, you've been allowed to swear. Amanda sticks her tongue out and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, you okay? You look like you've been crying. Oh, dude, I'm cool. I just saw like this really cute dog on the way home and it let me pet its belly. I couldn't contain my emotions. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle, I appreciate it. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Oh, okay, just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with my full court press. Amanda and I played ball for a little longer, then we cooked dinner together. We managed to not almost burn down the house this time. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a Carlton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glaze with crème franche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. This toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. I check my computer one last time. Still nothing from Marble. But it says to read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually I climb into bed and get some rest, but I can't stop wondering why Wobble won't message me back. It's because he's playing hard to get. Date complete. What date?
Not bad.
Okay. Gun Safety History Channel. Paranoia Whiskey Mary. Daddy points. Dad points. Okay. So. While I'm doing my afternoon wall jump, I hear the mall truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if they got any coupons today. The nice mall person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Right.
Immediately, Amanda pushes the door open. I don't like that. Horny Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I handle the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. It's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to heal me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out the letter and unfolds it. And suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview. And your photography is incredible. Is it bad that I'm kind of, I won't leave this in, but is it really bad that I kind of like this? I kind of like him.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one is really expensive and is so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Willie? I'm close. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Hold on. Whoa. Ow. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck, of course. You could have chosen anywhere on Maple Bay coast. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Yeah.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of a burrito. Thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I will. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about how a new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Call Wood. Call? Oh. They let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Yes. But if they grow up together, probably not. Oh boy, I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited. I didn't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had a talk with Mr. Vega.
Huh?
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No.
Hmm?
I didn't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Hornays, we need that scholarship money. It's probably pronounced Hornays, and I'm saying Hornies. Of course, it's a dad dating simulator, so it might be Hornies as well. But for my sanity, I'm going to say Hornays. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home on the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I can see you. My eyes immediately well up into yours.
Hmm.
Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Huh.
Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Should I text Wobble again? Craig? Oh, Craig has texted me. Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice and smart children who are good at computers. What the fuck? So, okay. So as much as should I well, I'm going for Wobbled, so I feel like I should message Wobbled again. Actually, maybe this is what I save. I'm gonna message Wobbled again. Because this might be the point I have to come back to talk to Craig. I only enjoyed the night I spent with Wobble, but he's dodging me ever since. I really want to see him again. I tried messaging him a few times and Dabbook says he hasn't read them. I haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decided to send one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, didn't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on my work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I wish I could message multiple people. Oh, make her favorite pie. Cause I would have messaged Craig to been like, hey, cool, how you been, blah, blah, blah. But then I would also message Wobble being like, hey, I like you. I went through the pantry and pulled out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to make it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into the saucepan to make a filling. Normally I don't like multitasking in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandmother's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavored. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Oh, Jesus. More cherries is not a secret ingredient. It's either almond extract or salt. I could see both, honestly. I know salt in a pie is weird, but I could see both. But almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Almond extract, yeah. Oh, I accidentally put a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. True, but baking is also pretty... You have to be kind of exact with it. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in now? 50 minutes? Just wing it. Oh my god. Amanda's going to be so excited. The kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do world jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam again. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts out of the oven and looks inside.
Alright.
Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient.
Huh?
What's your angle here? What? What's your angle? Pies are an objective-based confection. Confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Fine, you caught me. I was hoping to butter you up so you would take me shopping later. Maybe buy me a new tool set. Classic role reversal. I respect that. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on the rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license of what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying that because, you know, it seems like you might have baked the pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... just eat the pie, Panda. I cut a few slices and we sit down and eat. The cherry filling oozes out the side and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda shakes a bite. Ugh, what's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of it with my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, this pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve's on fire. I went to the sink and put myself out. Pride would be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my world jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner, I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing for Marble. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. He's either playing hard to tech. Oh. I was just about to say he's either... what is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Hey, Tyler. Hey, Tyler, come hang out with me. Well, that's not exactly subtle, but I mean, I did have fun with him the other night. Go to bed. Okay. Maybe. Oh, yeah. God damn it. I reluctantly throw on a jacket and head outside. When I get to Wobble's place, the door is already unlocked. As much as I feel like hooking up with Wobbled again is maybe not the best idea. That's a problem for tomorrow, Tyler. Hey. Hey. So, how things? Wobble stares at me. I know you're not here for small talk. I shrug. Actually, I kinda am. Yeah, you got me. Wobble closed the gap between us and whispers as he is increasingly filthy things in my ear as he backs me into a room. I'm starting to think maybe this was a good idea after all. Okay, so apparently going after Wobble turns me into a animal. Hey. Wobble nudges me away.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Are you kicking me out? Kicking is a strong word. It's more like a gentle, friendly push. Gentle and friendly are not the words I would ever use to describe Wobble. I sit up and stretch. Oh god, I'm so sore. And I haven't had hickeys like this since college. Jeez. I'm not doing this again if you're just gonna force me to leave. Yeah. You'll say that next time, too. I throw my clothes back on while Wobble smokes a cigarette on his balcony. See you around, I guess. Yep. I am determined to get him to actually like me, and not just for the stuff. I walk back home, my bones creaking. Ugh, what's his problem? I don't know what his problem is. He's just... Mandels, dad joke, crime, paranoia, Tom Waits. I don't know what any of that means, but okay. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I don't know if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass the room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Amanda, get out. Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself some coffee. Amanda should be off for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need to ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster level up and takes her still freezer burnt waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bags and storms out. Ow. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back in the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then, when she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk into the door. Instead of heading back for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah, I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, so just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh, no.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. And this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and that's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma All's going to the fancy art school in California, right? Emma All. The one who puked, the best friend. That was Hall. Is that her best friend or the other one?
Huh.
I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallback like that one. Anyways, ever since she's got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot of time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me that they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. You're bad, Lyle. So are you. I learned from the best. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma All, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. I made a size. And then one day I invited everybody out and to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Aww.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, MP, Emma All, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos. Without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm on Emma All, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shoulder because, of course, she does. And Emma All just, like, glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one? Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody was saying anything. And I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed that I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma all say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma all says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out a phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They are dating in secret for like months, so I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and that she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red, and then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. Read receipts? I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So, while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. about how mad I am because she is at least being kind of reasonable. And I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that MP sent screenshots of everything. I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Oh, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounded bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenage stuff. The bottom line is that everyone dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected from everybody else, but Emma all's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, but what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am about everybody else, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there. When you're still living in your hometown, there's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. But once you go to college and once you get out into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people. It's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. This is true. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig. And some of them only last a little while. And that's okay too. You're going to make so many awesome new friends at art school. Ultimately, I think this says way more about the character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's actually a great place to end this episode before we get into this. So, thank you for watching this episode of Dream Daddy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.